What's up, guys? We are playing another game on Summoner's Rift, just normal on my alt account. Playing the Deer. I got Autofilled Jungle. I've been trying to play mid and top on this account, but I got Autofilled Jungle. So, that said, I broke out the old classic. And we are up against the Deer. So, the Deer versus the Deer. So let's see who the better deer is, I guess. Um, my thought process here is I'm looking to invade her, knowing that she's probably going to start uh, on her blue, seeing that she's man independent. And I'm going to let my team know that I'm going to. I don't really have a team that can push up, so it's kind of dangerous. If the, what's his name? The set, helps if I can actually remember their name. If the set uh, would actually either ward or be guarding his jungler's buff, but in this elo, nobody ever takes care of their jungler. But then they cry when their jungler doesn't gank. So, yeah, that's one of the biggest problems as a jungler. I mean, a lot of people don't want a jungle, so it's really one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't roles. But knowing that she started blue, I'm going to go ahead and take her red and hope that the set doesn't show up. Go ahead and smite it for health and to make sure I secure it before she gets there. It gives me time to go up. I'm looking to gank the set. It is a Teemo, so hopefully he can get a blind, put some damage on him. He probably doesn't have a lot of damage early. No, he doesn't even have a blind. So he was level 1, but that's all right because we take a lot of damage on him, or we put a lot of damage on him. He does, we take a lot of damage from him just because he's pretty broken with his heal there. But I believe we got the flash out of him as well. I think Lily is just now finding out that I took a red. She's going to ping that I'm missing, but had she been paying attention, I'd already gone top to make her top laner back, force his flash out, so. All good. I'll go ahead and finish this off. Like here, I would have just definitely made a bad rush for my blue had my red gotten stolen like that. She doesn't, so that allows me to go down towards my red buff and potentially a 3 buffer. Looking at the how the rest of the team is doing. They're pushing. She's pushing. Set's the only one who's not pushing. Now she's showing up there, so that's good. Good ward there. Was that a ward? No, that wasn't a ward. Somehow my fog of war camera went back off. There we go. All right, so I took my red. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Krugs. Smite for a little bit of health there until I get my shield back up, and then I can just auto the rest of it. As long as you're not getting an aggressive jungler against you, you can like farm like crazy and safely on Udyr. That's one of the reasons I like him. His shield is just pretty strong. Let's follow. I don't know why the camera keeps switching off. I guess when I switch off, it switches off, but noob things that we learn along the way. It's been a while since I posted a video, so probably going to be posting this one. It's one of the reasons why I am recording it after the game. But I'm going to go ahead and get the vision set up here. I'm going to see Lilia. I'm going to think about fighting her, but I'm afraid of this Morg and this Kaisa. They're both really high rank, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back to farming. Easiest thing to do is just go back to farm, get your farm up. I've got an advantage on her. At the current moment, I am 20 to 16, looking to get higher. Most likely she's farming her blue side while I'm farming my red side. One of the things I like to do at level 4 is go for early drag if I can. If I don't see the potential of it, then I don't. I just keep on farming. Here, I'm seeing the potential because knowing that she went to her blue side, and then she's probably just going to rotate back up to her red. Seeing that I have Scuttle vision right there, so she's not going to show anytime soon. This tells me that I'm kind of safe to take it. I think right here I was waiting on enough gold. Yeah, it was enough gold to get a pink ward, vision ward, if you will. Gonna head right on over to the dragon. I've got priority in bot, except now my bot laner is going back. Don't have mid priority, but this Soraka has seemed to do well holding her own. I check to see if there's vision. I use the blast punt, drop my ward. Now that I know that it's safe, I can just go ahead and take this bad boy. I don't think they expect such an early dragon anyway. Unless it's like a Shyvana or a Yi, a lot of people don't expect it. And Udyr can easily do it. I don't know why they don't expect it with an Udyr, but you would have thought they would have had vision all over this thing, but nope. So, alright, now I'm going to go get some health up. Go look around to see if there's anything I can find. I'm going to go see if anything's up over here. Okay, her blue is down, so that tells me she should be in the top side. If not, she's either farming her blue or she's struggling on clearing her camps. Seeing that I have now well, actually she's ahead, 32-28, so she was actually just hard farming. So she may have backed right there. She may have actually backed right there because she was just hard farming. But knowing that I have her red buff up, of course I'm going to go right for it. What self-respecting Udyr wouldn't, knowing that she's probably going to be on her blue because it was up the same time that her red was. So I'll go ahead and take her red once more. Soraka healer there. I don't know if she did to save somebody, maybe Teemo. Yeah, most likely Teemo. So I'll go up, give Teemo a hand. Not sure if he had this ward or not, and now he's realizing, no crap, I might be in a little trouble. I guess he was going for Teemo, made a mistake. Walk it off, you'll be alright. Now that she comes over and tries to get a little cheeky with me, but I'm like, no thank you. Then having thought that she might have warded the pit, I'm going to walk over, and sure enough, she's got a pink ward there. Make her think that I'm doing it, but I'm not really doing it. I'm just clearing your ward. I'll drop a ward there. I should have dropped it probably closer to it, but that's quite alright. Just in case the scuttler crab goes down to vision, I'll still have vision on it. Go back to farming. Sometimes that blue buff trolls me, so I just want to make sure I hit that bad boy once more. Make sure I pop all my stances so I get my attack speed. Now I see that she's doing it. Had I put the ward back there, I would have realized that there's an Akali there as well. Got her flash. She should have at this point disengaged. Why she didn't, I don't know. But they go back to it, so there's no way I'm going to let that happen. Poor Teemo, sorry bud, I could have helped you. But I'm going to go ahead and take care of her if I can. She's going to greed for it. And I'm going to make sure she pays if she comes. I'm going to keep farming it. Oh, now I got set coming, so I got to be careful there. And she gets desperate, and she's going to pay for it there. There you go. There's one. Oh, walk it off. There's two. Now, at first I was going to say, screw you, Soraka, being the nice teammate that I am, but she's actually playing it pretty well. So as long as she goes in the bush, I can go out, pop them, and then just walk it off. And she gets away. So Soraka used her Flash and Barrier, as Set is saying, I'm going to go back to farming again. We have, what, we're 10 minutes into the game. I've got now a 49 to 36 lead over Lilia. It'll update as soon as we see her. I think for the most part, I don't know if she was struggling to clear her camps or what, but she wasn't on the map a lot as far as our vision is concerned. So I'm not really sure why. Here I'm going to go ahead and back. We got Prio, got Dragon coming up. I'm going to go ahead and get another ward. Upgrade my item. And we're going to head on back out to the Dragon. Alright, so Pyke is pinging them to be careful for some reason. I guess the Morgue is kind of scary if you're a Jhin, just only a little bit. Now this is kind of ballsy of me because we have no vision on Akali or their jungler. I'm going to sit here, give it a second, see if they clear my ward. I see the vision go down. I immediately pop the Scryer. And why she just face checks that bush, I don't know. Guess she thought she was okay. And then she's going to jump in while I have my shield up. And we're going to run her down now. And that's a quick double kill. And I don't care if they have vision or not. Go ahead and watch me do it. Though Soraka wants to go ahead and hit the vision. Just in case you don't know it, it had a red X on it. That's because my pink ward had revealed it. So as long as it's revealed by the pink ward, you can't see. You don't get vision from it unless you hit it. So why they went ahead and did that, I don't know. I think she thought her Q might outdamage my smite, but it wasn't going to happen. And I just going back to farming. And especially because her red buff is up once more. So once more, I'm going to go back over here and say, hey, is my red buff up? And yes, it is. So for the third time, I'm going to take my red buff. And I say my red buff because it was basically mine the entire game. Now here, I kind of get ballsy. And we're going to go ahead and push this set because the set's running kind of low. Yeah, I shouldn't have really. I took one too many tower shots. Didn't have my shield up. If I think I would have had my shield up or my W, I would have popped it and lived. But unfortunately, though, the set gets cocky and starts talking smack here to me, asking why I would gift him a bounty. And I tell him it's basically because you needed it. And he basically did because he was losing this lane. Teemo was taking it to him. He wasn't getting any kills, but Teemo was getting some farm. Teemo was actually behind in farm. Wow, I thought he was ahead at this point. That should have put him ahead right there, though. So now I'm going to go get my blue. One of the things I need to do, and I usually try to do it in higher elos, is just kite more. Kite my camps more. But on Udyr, he's so damn tanky. There's really no need to. You can just sit there and tank whatever damage you got. I think one of the other things that I did this game that I really shouldn't have was, see if I can run her down. Oh, nice. She landed it and ba-boom. Just walked that one off. But I tend to leave my Gromp up. I try to give it to my top laner. Sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. At lower elo, they usually don't. So I probably would have been best to take it. It would have just been an extra camp I have to go farm, which would mess up my timing. So now I'm off farming her jungle. Still haven't seen her. But she's been farming, so she's up to 56. So she farmed 20 minions somewhere. Where, I don't know, because at this point she has to be on the red side jungle. And once again, for a third time, realizing I took it. Here, I'm going to take a look at this bot lane. They're handling everything really well. There's a ward, free piece of candy. And then right here, I see a Kali. And at that moment, I said, okay, she's not dumb enough to come down and walk through lane. There's no way she's dumb enough. But, yep, at this elo, she certainly does. So I just do some damage to her and then walk that one off. She's gonna back, so that tells me, hey, I get this free blue buff that's up. Why Lilia wasn't here protecting it, I don't know, because, I mean, I literally showed down there for over a minute. From the time that I cleared that pink ward until the time that I fought a Kali. Now my red buff is up, and I'm on my red buff. One of the keys is to watch your timing. You know, keep an eye on, you know, your camp timing. And here she gets cocky. She flashes, I flash, but a good stun there. And she's dead. Jhin was very good with that stun. We get a tower out of this. I don't think they're going to contest the tower with 4 people sitting here. Akali might, but I think she realized, no, I'm not going to. So now I go back off and farm. Or back. Yep, I backed. That's right. I could have done either or. Here I think it's been a while since I had backed. So now I can go top off some items. And I end up getting... Yeah, I start working on my Trinity now. But I don't think... Yeah, here I actually wanted to back because the next dragon was up. That's why I went and backed. But because I had to sit there and wait for a pink ward, I was a little delayed. I wanted to get there just as it spawned, but my team did a good job of zoning the enemy off. Killed the Lilia, so there wasn't much contest to that. So that's our third dragon. And then for some reason, Akali again wants to fight this. That was the biggest in the world. I don't know if she was just like missing a brain cell or she was just a little tilted. But I think at this point, that's when they dropped the 5-0 surrender. So, and it was kind of funny because the set was talking trash the whole game, and for some reason, the only kill he got was the one I gifted him under tower. So while he was talking trash, and I think the Morg was talking trash to the Pike too, because I think he missed a lot of hooks, but he was landing all his other skills, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know why people are so adamant about the hook, but yeah. So as you can see, we had the most kills, 1 death. Literally almost outfarmed their entire team. Set and Kaisa had 2 more CS than I did. And then, of course, Jin had more CS than me. So other than that, that was a pretty darn good game. I enjoyed it. Hope you liked the video. If you do, just drop a like. I usually stream on Twitch, but it's been a long while. I'll probably start doing it again. You can check me out. See if I'm on. If I'm not on, just hit me up in game. You know, I've got a couple in game names. Season 4 Reject is one of my alt accounts. OTW Gym is the main account. So feel free, if you see me, just send me a friend request. Maybe we'll play a game. So if you liked the video, like I said, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all your time taking to watch, and have a good day. Peace.